Today we're going to talk about something that is related to singing, but isn't singing exactly. And that is about live performance. Hello and welcome to Karen Pottinger Vocal Studio. I am Karen Pottinger. And today we're going to talk about something that is related to singing, but isn't singing exactly. And that is about live performance. I thought I would talk about a few tips or a few things that I've become aware of from doing live performance that I thought might be of value to you, might be something to consider. So getting right into it, tip number one is when we are getting ready to do a show, we have been living life, going to work, taking care of the house, whatever your day includes, all the different tasks that you have. And when we go from there and then we're getting ready to go to a live performance, you kind of have to do a little bit of a mental shift to go from a workplace to a fun, entertaining kind of environment. And so something that I do when I want to get ready for that is I just give myself a few moments. I might, if I have a green room, I'm going to go tuck into the corner and I'm going to just take a few cleansing breaths to kind of relax. If you don't have a green room, you can go to the bathroom. If the bathroom is either a private bathroom, there's not a lot of people in there, or even if you sit in your car, it's still a place that you can go and be by yourself and kind of shift gears. So I find that to be really, really helpful. I even will visualize stepping onto stage and greeting the audience. So all those things just kind of do a little mental shift for you. Okay, so number two, when you step onto the stage, keep in mind your audience has also broken away from their normal life and they're really looking forward to seeing you, to hearing you, to being with you, having a really fun evening. And so we want to make sure that when we step onto stage and greet them, that we have good energy that we're passing off to them. We don't want to come in and be like, oh my gosh, this day was so hard, and I'm really tired, but I made it. So here we go. Or, my voice is feeling a little off. So I hope that I can actually accomplish the song that I really want to be able to sing. I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to do it. So those are the kind of things that set your audience kind of off, and they're not quite sure if they're going to get the show that they were hoping for. So just something there to kind of keep in mind when you're on stage. Speaking of stage, number three, create a space for yourself that tells the audience a little bit about you. What is your personality like? What do you like? It could be something like setting up your stage that shows that off a little bit. Maybe you just grabbed a little rug from the house and rolled it up and threw it in your rig. Maybe you went ahead and grabbed a floor lamp that feels like it sets the tone for what you like. It could be twinkle lights. Maybe you want to do something more elaborate and you're going to have panels in the back and maybe some extra lighting trees. Things like that can really set the mood for your audience and help them to get to know you a little bit. So on to number four. Speaking of them getting to know you, when you have your set list created and you're ready to go ahead and get started and sing your songs, pick 2 or 3 songs that you want to tell them a little bit about why it's important to you. What does it mean to you? Why did you choose that song? Tell a little bit about that. Maybe only 2 to 3 songs per set, because you don't want to inundate them with every single one, because then it can become a little formulaic and it doesn't feel very natural. So those would be another tip that would be another tip that I think would really help you connect with your audience and help them to get to know you. And number 5, speaking of connecting, let's make sure they can find you and connect with you. Make sure they know about your social media channels. Make sure that they have your email, so that if you want to create an email list so that you can let them know when you have gigs coming up, or your website so that maybe they can hear little clips or learn more about you. These would all be ways that you can create a nice experience for your guests, going from real life into a live performance environment. So I hope these are helpful to you. Again, Karen of Karen Pottinger Vocal Studio. And speaking of, I am on Instagram, Facebook, YouTube. So if you want to find me there, you'll find the links for those in the comments below. So I appreciate you being here. I look forward to seeing you again next time. Take care.